Like, I remember trying to. I was taking when I first was taking my driving test. Like, I'd have a panic attack, and like, I would start getting this like really tight feeling in my left arm. But I didn't have a heart attack or wasn't having one, but I was just having such panic attacks that it was like made me feel like I was. And, like, I failed like at least 3 tests because of it. I was like,
Yeah, I hate panic attacks. They mess me up.
And the guys are always like, "Do I need to call an ambulance or anything?" I was like, they like checked me out. I was like, "No, you don't need one." I was like, "Okay, I don't know why I'm like this."
Now, speaking of weird, like of weird kids, or like weird people with like weird, weird kids with weird things. There was a kid in my school that he would he would like fall asleep in class, and the only way you could wake him up is with water.
Oh. Like dumping it on him?
Like they would have to get the nurse, and they would have to bring him like a little bit of water, and she would like splash it in his face.
I only really went to the nurse one time in my schooling and before anything. It was in high school, and there was a blood drive. And I very much hate needles. But I was like, I'm gonna get blood to try to get over it. I get there and I give maybe like a quarter of the way finished with the bag, and I couldn't do anymore because I was about to pass out, so they stopped. I'm eating cookies and juice, and they wheel me in a wheelchair back to class, and it's like the last class of the day. I get to class, I'm sitting down in history, and I'm like just white, just pure white, sweating, like nodding my head, like passing out. My teacher's like, "Do you need to go to the nurse?" I was like, "Yes, please." And I got carted back to the nurse in a wheelchair. by cheerleaders.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to give blood with my condition. I can't do it. It's bad for other people.
So
it's not bad for me. If I do it, it can hurt others if they get my blood.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
I get to the nurse's station, and they're sitting there, and the cheerleaders haven't left yet because I'm still sitting in the chair because I couldn't get up. And the nurse was like, "You want an apple juice?" And I was like, "Yes, please." And I just had this little apple juice box that looks so tiny in my hand. I'm like sipping on it, and I'm like, and the cheerleader's just staring at me. I'm like, ugh. I felt so, like, oh, it was so bad. But that's the story.
My friend had a similar situation after giving blood at our school. He didn't have like any wheelchair thing or anything like that, but when he was home, he was he was not in good shape.
Well, that was just a thing for everybody. Like if you gave blood, they like made it mandatory that you had to go in a wheelchair back to class.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. They made me walk back to class.
Well, my school had like a nursing part in it. Like I was in a tech or career center for the last 2 years of my high school.
We just had blood drives.
So yeah,
we just went to the second part of the cafeteria and got blood taken out of our arms.
I remember in junior high there was home ec, and we were doing sewing, and this girl like sewed, or no, well she was sewing, but she had to use these shears to cut fabric, and she cut a vein in her arm. So much fucking blood, just shooting everywhere. I about passed out. Ugh. She was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. The home ec teacher was just like clamped a piece of fabric over it and carried her away.
This is good enough for now.
Yeah. Whatever you can think of, do it. Except like, put poison on it. Besides that.
Yeah, don't do that. That's
bad.
Yeah,
that's bad. It wouldn't turn out too good.
Hey, you got this cut. I heard putting maggots in it will make it better. Slap. Why do you have maggots laying around?
They said it was fine.
No reason.
No, I had a kid in my home maintenance class cut his finger open with a bandsaw. That was fun.
Ugh. We had some kid crush his big toe off with weights in the weight room once.
Ooh.
Like it just lopped his shoe, like that crushed his shoe, and they took him away. And then like a week later, he came back to school and he was missing his toe.
Did you guys make fun of the people who were missing a toe?
Well, he never wore sandals after that.
Sorry, there was one kid in my school named Dayton. He was missing a toe, and he was the biggest asshole on the planet.
Maybe he was overcompensating for his missing toe.
No,
Yeah.
he was an asshole beforehand. But
Yeah.
He was just kind of an asshole.
he was an asshole in general, but like
Yeah.
I just assume now if you're missing a toe, you're a dick.
You're, yeah.
Kids are so dumb. I remember the shit I used to do back in like elementary school on recess with my friends. Like since I was such the bigger kid always, like I would get on the swing set and I would start swinging as high as I could, and my friends would try to run at me and knock me off the swing set from like hit me in the back.
You need to clothesline him?
No, like I wasn't facing. They try to nail me in the back, but I would just hold on. And I'd be like a wrecking ball, and I'd just fucking send them flying. And this one really small kid tried to do it, and like he got launched so far back, like he hit the wall. Ooh! I was like, I looked back, and he's like crying. I just ran. I was like, fuck it.
I didn't do it.
And in 5th grade, the end of the year, we were having like a field day, so we were just out messing about, and we were playing Smear the Queer with our teacher.
All right.
You know the game?
Was the teacher like odd and like really into it?
He was a young guy. He was like really young. He just became a teacher, and so you know what Smear the Queer is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we were playing that, and he got it, and I was like, I'm gonna tackle this motherfucker so hard. And like I went for him, but the smaller kid got in my way, and I just kneed him in the groin so hard. I was like, oh no.
I think he's dead. I think he's dead.
I think I saw his nuts like in his throat. I was like, oh no.
What the fuck? Is this all synced up now? If it is, I'm going to be a little pissed.
You're in the lead.
And this was back in the day where kids still had rat tails.
This is back in the day where Smear the was actually still a fun game.
Well, they won't even let you do that shit anymore.
Nope.
Freaking, I was lucky. I grew up in the days before everything became gotta be safe. Don't talk to strangers; they'll touch your pee-pee.
They will. I got my pee-pee touched.
One final push. Victory is yours.
Oh, that reminds. Oh no. You remember the first time you ever had to have you ever had to go to the doctors and have them like feel
Touch my pee-pee?
to make sure you don't have lumps?
This is bullshit. I fucking hate this. I don't get. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I am now 100% focused on you guys. I apologize for any.
No, but like, have any of you ever had to have that be done? Like, turn your head and cough?
Yes. I thought I had a hernia at one point and I had to get checked.
Yeah, was your doctor like an old dude or girl or?
It was a hot chick.
Yeah, same with me. I was like, keep it down, keep it down.
It's okay. She was like 30, and so I was able to be like, listen, dude, it won't happen.
Yeah, I had nothing happened, but I was like so nervous during all of it. I was like, ugh.
So I feel really bad for anyone that gets notifications of when I go live or anything like that, because I started streaming and stopped streaming like 12 times.
Ugh.
I was just looking at Twitter, so I just found your thing, so I
You know what I
retweeted
have
it.
to say to that? Geronimo.
God.
I'm not following you on Twitter. I forgot.
No, fucking this bitch, go away. No, okay, so wait a minute. Wait, what's my settings then? This is
Xbox, turn off.
It's all the same. This can't be.
What are you futzing about?
Okay, so the whole like big problem that I've been having the past like 10 seconds or the past like 10 minutes was like I would say something, but it would be after like 3 seconds of like the actual time that I said it, like in the actual like Skype call. So like my microphone has a delay on it, but the audio from Skype is coming through a desktop, and that has no delay on it. So I tried to like fix it, but now apparently everything's all synced up, and I'm calling bullshit.
Oh, that's weird.